Okay, so for this painting, first of all, we have to draw the penguin. So we are first going to create a semicircle for its head, like that. Very easy and simple. And then we are just going to give it a little curve and then take it out for the hands. Same with the side, just give a little curve and then take the arms out like that. Nothing complicated. Even if it is a different width, you can let it be. If you want, you can just correct it a little bit. And now we are going to make the tummy of the penguin. So we are going to start from here. Just make a curve from here, make a curve, and then we are going to just join it with a line. I'm going to add the 2 feet for the penguin, which is going to be just zigzag lines like that. Till now it's easy. And now what we're going to do, we are going to give it a winterish look to the penguin. So we are going to add a muffler like this. It has a triangular nose, which from the front looks a triangular one, an upside down triangle, and from this side of the triangle we are going to make a curved line upwards and bring it downwards like this. Same on this side, take it up, bring it down, and then we are going to join it like this. Same with the tummy. So let me erase a pencil line. Okay, so for the tummy, what we are going to do is we are just going to make a very curvy tummy. So we are going to make the tummy white, like kind of off-white, and then the rest of the body will be the black. So just going to mark the tummy like that, adding 2 little eyes just next to the nose. And that's about it. It's the simplest and easy way to draw a penguin. We are just having fun. We are not making any realistic penguins. So it's just a fun art activity, painting activity. So that's the basic drawing of our penguin. And for the background, I'm going to use a very dark background. I might mix 2 colors, but mostly it will be the Payne's gray color in the background. And for the penguin, it's going to be white, black, and a little bit of orange and a little bit of brown. So let's begin with the fun part, which is painting. I'm going to use my favorite colors in the past few months, which are from Temu. They are super affordable and amazing quality. So I'll be using these colors, and I will be using my mop brush number 3, and the paper is a 300 GSM paper. It's 100% cotton paper, which also I got from Temu, and the brand is this. So let's start and do the background first. I will first use water and just wet everything. I'll leave little gap from the sides. I'll just use water, and we are going to use wet on wet technique on this one. And like I have always told you, that there is a very amazing way that you can check if your paper is nicely wet or not, which is that you can anyways try and see the reflection. So you will be able to see what parts are properly wet and what is not. And see, when you wet your paper, it can cuddle up like this, so do not stress about that. As soon as it will start drying, it will be fine. Let's add two colors. I think I'll be adding two colors. One will be this cobalt blue that I have in my palette. I'm just going to add it just on the random places, no particular. Let me add a clip to this. So don't be afraid to add your colors, whatever you like. It's all going to look amazing towards the end. And I think that's good. And now I'm going to add my favorite color these days, which is Payne's gray color, and add it just as randomly as we did with the cobalt blue. So this is very satisfying, I must say. It's a beautiful activity if you are very stressed out, or just if you want to relax after a long tiring day. It's a beautiful way to relax. As you can see, I'm not really stressing about any particular pattern. I'm just going in wherever I feel to add color. I think this looks good. I'm happy with how it looks right now. So one last thing that I would want to do is I would just want to maybe use the same brush, or smaller brush than this, and just refine the edges that we have near the penguin. So while this is still drying, I'm going to move to the next color, which is going to be very beautiful. We are going to give the shades on this face and the body of this penguin. So for that, I will be using a smaller brush. First of all, I'll switch to a number one mop brush. You can use any smaller brush that you have. And for the face, I'm going to give it very light, watery, brownish kind of a color. So what I like to do is I'm gonna just use the watery consistency of any brown shade that you have in your palette, and then just outline the body, the area that I want to cover with the same color. Be careful not to touch the blue because it's still wet. And then I like to use water and blend everything, so it gives very nice shaded area like that, like this. And yeah, if you want, if you still feel that it's very dark, or you like it to be very light, you can go ahead and use your paper towel and then just dab it over the tummy, and it will pick the excess color. It's very easy way to make your paintings very light. If you have added more color on your painting, it's a very good way to pick some color from that. And for the face, I'm even going to use very light, even light wash of color than this one. So very lightly, and I'll just use water and blend. like this. And I'm going to pick the color same way that we have done from the tummy, and I'm just going to press my paper towel on the face, and then you see how beautiful and transparenty white color we have created. So let's move to the next thing, which is going to use orange color in the nose and in the feet. So for this orange color, you can either mix orange with little bit of yellow. I have a perfect shade of the one that I want to use. It's a beautiful, the name is Indian Yellow. So it's a beautiful orange yellowish color. I'm going to use that and just add it to the nose. Like this, and in the feet. I'm also going to use the same color and add a little blush for our penguin, just little tiny circles, then use water to blend it. Very, very light. Like that. So everything is dried up completely now, and I will remove this one from here. We have made a muffler for this penguin, for which I will be using a red color because it's winter time, it's Christmas time basically, and we really want Christmassy touch in our penguin as well. So I'll just use this red color. It's a normal red, and what I'll do is I'm just going to give it a light wash of this red color. Like this, and after it dries up, I'm going to add little lines to make the pattern on this muffler. So let's now work with the black color and just paint all the black areas that we need to do on the penguin. I'm using a very concentrated black color and using a smaller brush now. So all the lines that we have drawn here, we have to cover that with the black, leaving again a little white space from the sides. And let's do not forget about the eyes. I'm going to use the same black color, but I'm just going to leave a little white space for the highlight, something like this. Two little small circles, and then leaving, filling the rest. Oh, so cute. Lastly, let's give some pattern to the muffler, for which I'll be using concentrated, the same red color, but little concentrated. Let this dry, and then we will move with the red. So it's almost dried up. So we are now going to give pattern to the muffler, and I'm just going to do simple patterns like these lines. Very easy and very simple. Like that. And one last thing, I will actually be using a white gouache and just splatter some of the white paint on the background. This is completely optional, but I like to do because it gives such a beautiful effect. And look how pretty and lively it has started to look. So this is the final look of the painting, and it's so colorful, so cute, and very easy to do as well. And the background looks absolutely amazing. I love how this white dots are looking on the painting. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. And if you have any other requests for any other tutorials, I would love to do them for you. You can just comment on this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and happy painting.